My name's Jeff Marliave, and I'm the fish research scientist at the Vancouver Aquarium. I have a team that works in both a laboratory where we raise baby fish and goes diving out in the field where we look at the natural history of the same animals. One of the types of animals that we like to display to the public in the Vancouver Aquarium. Rockfish include a great many species, about 36 species in British Columbia. Rockfish are concerned near the shoreline because a half dozen inshore species of rockfish, including the quillback copper rockfish, have been seriously depleted in recent years. In February of 2004, the federal government set aside nearly 100 rockfish conservation areas. The aquarium had the latitude to immediately start surveying the abundance of rockfish in 4 rockfish conservation areas in Howe Sound, just outside of Vancouver. The rule is that inside a rockfish conservation area, no harm can come to rockfish. You can go diving, you can do a number of things, but there's no hook and line fishing for any kind of fish. Today we're diving off the west side of Popham Island because we're inside one of the rockfish conservation areas. We know that there are a couple of very good reefs off the west side of Popham Island, and we want to get accurate counts of the numbers of rockfish on these particular rock piles.
So we're too far east, right?
No, we're too far west. What is this?
Oh.
New zipper, old suit. The shiny new pretty suit. There you go.
It takes a few minutes to get into a dive suit, get it properly adjusted. It's very important that the neck seal and the wrist seals are perfect, otherwise you're going to have a flooded suit and a miserable cold dive. 2 divers who know each other and work well together can be extremely effective. If one diver has any kind of trouble, the other diver there will keep the person calm, and it's very important to be able to work together if you're working with any kind of gear underwater.
You ready?
Not everybody's comfortable diving. It can be kind of scary. You tend to get a sense of claustrophobia being trapped in all this gear. If you lose your balance, you can actually not know which way's up. Well, for a lot of people, getting the next breath is the only thought you have. The last glacier that came through gouged over hard and soft rock and left these 2 nearby pinnacle areas, both of which have slides of loose rock rubble. That's the kind of habitat that rockfish can hide in. That's where they like to live. We saw a good abundance of just one species and almost entirely mature adults. Those were quillback rockfish. That's the kind of population you really want to see protected, so it's wonderful to get that kind of a broodstock population inside a rockfish conservation area.
okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
So you told me there was a tiger under a rock, right?
Yeah, I found a tiger.
And up at top there was a vermilion that went.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's a vermilion.
I got a juvenile. I got some things you can get.
Okay, so then 15 coppers plus your coppers plus a vermilion. I put down your tiger. That's good. That's a good count.
Through time, we will see the abundance of rockfish increase inside rockfish conservation areas, and that we'll see more and more big, mature, pregnant females. So we'll know that little baby rockfish are being exported all along our coast with the currents.